Well, you welcome back from that short break. This is the Dialogue Show, and it's time for sports. We need to exercise. Yes, it's all about sports. The only entity that brings people together. Mema watching Esama Wakwababio. My name is Nana Yao Asante Yeboah. We start off with Mr. George Efriye, yes, former vice chairman of the Ghana Football Association. Mr. George Efriye, I believe, say, the coach of the national football team, 50-year-old Unauthorized. He's now matured, experienced in NAFA. Mistakes be a wire dadano, and yadia ujidisi a World Cup. Mr. George Efriye, a seasoned football administrator who has been vying for the presidency of Ghana Football Association, and he has a lot of knowledge about the game. To say, "Okabi senya na unimdia oka." Tiyeshe na yenyina yemfa empaibo entai Mr. Unauthorized echi said he betumi deliver good performance our World Cup 2026. There will be a lot of matches in preparation towards the World Cup a year. Mr. Unauthorized nene charges a bit to me undertake, especially in March. That will be the only free period that Yeboah na Blasters they about some friendly matches. We have a game against Germany that will be coming up and others. So watch out for that. Mr. Mercado, current vice president of the Ghana Football Association. Mr. Mercado abo referees abaso, especially Daniel Aye performance of Dane Diwo AFCON ya ewie ewo Morocco. Abona baso na wa ma other referees ye momu ye FIFA badges 23 referees in number and ye more badges no. And Mr. Mercado Agyapong say almost share the performance of Daniel Aye said the beya almost to me akosro no more to me perform our world stage. So kudos to the 23 referees. You hope say badges be inspire mo and mama a fair officiating in our football games. Young Apostles for Young Apostles decided to come boycott a Ghana Premier League. Now, so Young Apostles busy or wenchi, but he said they already resigned their decision, said they will take part, but no appeal to referees and now officials say they should be fair in whatever they do in Young Apostles and a whole draw 2-2 na almost any NJ officiating. And he say referees FIFA badges on Beye Juma said there's some year na Ghana football etumi etu empon. AFCON, yes, AFCON akoso ewie sikase mu no AFCON abono homo de ye nyina ni winner there unya ye AFCON revenue increase a lot by about 90%. 11 million in 2023 now is 55 million. That's quite an amazing job that the CAF and I say CAF executive or more year and AFCON they all no. The question is how are the year per year 20-year 4-year period in the AFCON no said so and I say embasso. The debate is how do we do it? Even though all my promises are not so my say Yeboah Nations League as the Europeans are doing, but then are we going to do it right? I hope so, because in the chairmanship of CAF president Musepe, I know say he's doing quite a good job. Someone now all year Jumas is on Jaketia, on Jishi, no allowances for him, but he is delivering on his promise. Say, take a year football to the next level. Talking about infrastructure, a course so a year Morocco. The question we are asking: can Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya deliver the same infrastructure and the same performance? And media personnel of Eastern African countries in Libya and said, Morocco, what you've done, you've just given us some sort of headache. But with time, I hope things will be fine. Minister for Youth and Sports, I inaugurated committee Ghana Arm Wrestling. Arm Wrestling Africa is coming to Accra Championship in India. Inaugurated committee on so the CEO of Ghana Tourist Authority Onona Oda Ejumeko na no mobehwe na Arm Wrestling competition beba so Ghana no yetumi ahwe so na akoye. Yenhwe Champions League matches are ekoso ewo Europe Emra Anajo Galatasaray draw 1-1 with Atletico Madrid. Samsung Karabag a draw. A share a year Eintracht Frankfurt a Camion Samo Motimino. Atlanta 2, Bilbao 3, Bayern Munich 2, Royal Union 0. Where your Champions League matches are a course. So Samsung Chelsea share Purpose a Kabak woman to me anti Juventus a share 2-0 against Benfica. Marseille Elusu 3-0 to Liverpool. Newcastle 3, PSV 0. And Slavia Prague Elusu home 4-2. And 2-4 Emma a Barcelona. And there are some Europa matches ebe so ochina nyame ya adoma ye the results e wo hono e de bebro. World Cup President of the United States of America I imagine say Greenland a year semi owned by Denmark. Why say obeje? You know how he does it. Okokochi will be president if Venezuela and the Naba Nikrum Ebabe trial. It's also a budget idea that you need to be very careful. And no ama European nations be qualify for World Cup. Say if he goes ahead with his threats, some of them will boycott the World Cup. Even though France, I say, they always want to put sports out of politics. But then the doors are still open. But now they are not sure somebody boycotting and I say, boycotting. As for boycott, it's not in their it's not on the table for them. They think everything will be resolved. But fortunately, and our Davos World Economic Forum, President Donald Trump Adanedi said, as someone kind about Yeboah a year Greenland by force or whatever means, will drop. Now when the framework will be at all. So I'm sure European countries, will be well represented at the World Cup because they knew the World Cup was so close to the heart of Donald Trump. Enuti enome yese se ye dia ye nyina ye betwe ye ho ade afimba nyamencha de enra ewo eye Switzerland Davos no akoba se akoma abafom it is said there will not be any boycott of the World Cup from European countries. Man City Football Club omoko eye Norway ekosi akan eye Tuesday elusu 3-1. Yes, 3-1. You not believe it. Bodo eshomo 3-1. Man City players and they say, you know what, that was disgraceful. That is not the Man City our supporters has been following us. And 374 supporters have called Norway no omu tickets bibiano omu ebetuani nyina de amomo. And omu set aside omu sika nearly 10,000 euros. Say ya de ba ababetua supporters na moko ene ka mo boy ama yakugu munimu aseno ya de betua sa eka ne de amamu. Australian Open is on live. Meno can say some games and matches taking place. This is it. Mission 25, game 25. Is it going to happen? Yes, number 25 or mission 25. Whatever name or no, is it going to happen? Meka Djokovic. Duke ISL or best set record in Australia. The age in any side. And there are these youngsters are almost Susina Alcaraz who are coming up. Thankfully, they are all through to the next stage of the competition. Coco Golf, whatever. Ominina are qualified for Australia Open tennis Ekoso Ewo Australia. Semino Kasei. A man from Mira Andreev I qualify. Coco Golf, I said it, and also I qualify. Victoria Mboko, a Canadian, and also I qualify. Ivan Jovic, I qualify. Arana Sabalenka, Omunina, I go through to the next stage of the competition. Remember from Carlos Alcaraz, Alex de Mina, Andre Rublev, Tommy Paul, Frances Tiago, Omunina, I qualify for the next stage of the competition. Crystal Palace striker Mateta, yes, Jean Philippe Mateta, or say one shot Obefi a year Crystal Palace. Yes, one shot Wakacho say he wants to leave. Akano 18 months and I want a contract so. Juventus LK around. Aston Villa I show so much interest in Mateta. Is it going to happen? So say there players know any crap power. When they decide to go, no matter what you do, they will leave. Enonti Mateta yehwe se obetina just recently ena eze eko Arsenal ena gay nso eko Man City. So what will happen to Mateta? Even though Glasner or your coach of your Austria, why not just say at the end of the season will be free a year Crystal Palace. So let's see what happens and what pans out there. Yentra basketball matches and as again results are called so Ahomachi. Charlotte Hornets 87 points against Cleveland Cavaliers 94. And a Bolton Celtic scored 119 points against Indiana Pacers 104 points. New York Knicks, that was New York Derby, 120 points. Brooklyn Nets 66. Memphis Grizzlies 122 and Atlanta Hawks 124 points. New Orleans Pelicans 104 and Detroit Pistons 112. Bucks 102. Oklahoma City defending champions 122 points. The last game at Ekoso Sacramento Kings Elusu 109 points to 122 points. Emma Toronto Raptors. Yeah, the sports in this year. The ne every you see me pain if you asinfusu. Yes, you see me pain if you asinfusu. Where Honorable Akumpreku Agyapong around the actor of the central region with mammoth roundup our honor and iti tamikuchu enewia ochanopa national agenda yedini nyina be fi asemfosu ye ne nap radio ash fm together and aye nyina yedi dwumadie yeda was